Just make sure I can see myself. And we are live. So. I'm here. Okay, so good morning, and thank you very much for joining me again. Day 8 of this challenge, Rejuvenation Challenge. I hope you enjoyed last week so far, and you're going to enjoy today's class, and you're going to enjoy the rest of the challenge. Like you have another maybe 10 days, or maybe a bit more, like a couple of weeks, I think. Yeah, it's another 2 more weeks. So I will slow down here. I can see pregnancy. Yay, someone pregnant. Great. So I was pregnant until like 3 months ago. Be careful with twists, obviously. I don't know how pregnant you are. Anyway, be careful with twists, just take it at your own pace. So I would say if you've been practicing before, like you've been doing a hardcore yoga or more or less yoga, just keep your practice. Well, obviously you'll need to modify a lot of stuff like twists, as I said. Be careful, obviously, laying down on your belly. I won't suggest you laying down on your belly on your bump. If your bump starts showing up, if you're very little pregnant, just like a few weeks, it's still kind of alright laying down on your belly. But I would say once you start reaching more like a 10th week, that's when my bump, you can just feel it, something like it's there. You don't want to lay on your baby. What else? I think you can do pretty much everything else. I will try and stay with you when we're doing stuff, like when we're doing the twists or moving through the flow. Also, what else we have? We have nothing else. Great, so let's just start. Let's find your seated position. Grab any blocks, any props that you might need. So if you're comfortable sitting cross-legged, you sit cross-legged, or you can always just extend your legs away from you. You can grab a block, you can grab a prop, and let's find that groundness. So grounding down through your sit bones. As you lift up from your chest, you can just give like a nice roll from the shoulders, like rolling the shoulders up and back, and just take a moment to arrive into your body, arriving into your practice, recognizing how you feel. That's it. Hi Isabel. Hi Stu. Now you're here again today. Okay, so bringing awareness into your breath. Again, just noticing as your breath comes in through your nose. Again, just leaves your body out. So trying to not still get into your yogish breath, just being aware of the breath as it is. That's how we start today. Notice if there's any tension, or notice how your body feels. Okay, and maybe this is a time for you to set up your intention for the day, intention for the rest of the weekend. Okay, and again, staying with the breath. Now a few more breaths. So just in and out through your nose. Okay, and then once you're here, maybe starting to kind of engaging those bandhas, like just kind of lifting up from the pelvic floor, just pulling up or lifting up that mula bandha. And then you want to really suck the belly in, just pulling the belly towards the back of your rib cage. Obviously, if you're pregnant, you just leave that. You don't want to engage your core. So again, still feeling being conscious about the breath and about that bandha is just like pulled there. You can always tuck your chin to your chest, just kind of creating the third bandha there. And again, just breathing in through your nose, and maybe just trying to lengthen the breath. So breathing in, counting up to 4, 5. And then counting and exhaling out for another 4, 5. Again, take another breath in. And another breath out. Again, breathing in. And breathing out. Okay, just bring some consciousness, breathing in through your nose this time. You might want to exhale powerful out. Again, taking a full and long breath in. And then letting it go. That's it, one more time, breathing in. Firing out. And then softening and opening your eyes if they've been closed. Let's inhale, reach your arms over your head into the stand. Fingertips, fling the palms high up towards the sky. And just creating that length through both sides of the body. Good, once you're here, just release your hands down by your side, especially your right hand. Left arm lengthens and just coming down to the side stretch. Exhale. And then on inhale, back through the center, swing to the opposite side, left arm. So creating that length through the right palm. Again, coming back through the center. You can reach your both hands high up, lifting up. On exhale, let's bring the hands behind your back, interlacing through the 10 fingertips, lifting up from the chest. So creating space through the lungs, through the heart center. And then on exhale, you can release your hands. Suck the belly in, chin to your chest, interlacing 10 fingertips, and then you're looking down towards your belly button. Okay, and then again on the next inhale, releasing your hands down by your sides. You can bring the hands out and in front of you. Let's just jump up onto your all fours. Spreading fingertips wide, you have hips over your knees. On inhale, just take like a few cat and cows. On exhale, rounding down. Inhale again, heart opens. On exhale, rounding down. So if you find you might want to kind of wriggle through your hips when you're creating those cat and cows. You can add that up. So the pregnant lady, you might really enjoy this. So as I said, through your pregnancy, you'll start feeling all this kind of niggling into your hips. So always kind of moving the hips, even if you're not pregnant, feels really nice, feels really great. So do whatever feels right for you, do whatever resonates with you through this cat and cows while we're here. Okay, and then from here, let's keep the palms down on the ground, tuck your toes under. So pregnant lady, you might want just to avoid this. Otherwise, all of you just lifting the knees to the floor. So core is engaged, pushing the ground away from you. Trying to fill the space between the shoulder blades. Yeah, and just holding it here for a moment. And then you want to sink the hips way back towards your heels, sinking the chest down towards the ground. Okay, and then finding the way up into your downward dog, whatever it is. So keeping the knees soft, paddling the feet, starting to paddle the feet. You're somewhere here, moving heels up and down. You can always lift one leg up, opening through your hip. Adding like a few circles through that hip joint. Doing the same thing on the other side. Okay, and then releasing left foot down on the floor. You look forward between your hands. Let's walk your feet all the way forward. Inhale, lifting up from the chest. On exhale, folding down. Inhale, again, heart opens. On exhale, folding down, and you might want to stay here. So still keeping your feet hip width apart, keeping the knees soft. You can grab your elbows, so you can release your hands down, just coming into this lengthening position. So Uttanasana or forward fold. So again, for the pregnant lady, I would say all these forward folds, when you come here, you will feel more stable by keeping the feet hip width apart. So try and avoid keeping the feet together. You will find that as your bump grows, you want to keep the feet hip width apart, maybe even wider. Okay, so everyone from here, keeping the knees soft, you can pull the belly in and you slowly start uncurling as you come all the way up. Rolling shoulders down and back, inhale. Let's swing your arms all the way up towards the ceiling, reaching high up. On exhale, swinging the arms to the sides as you fall down and forward. Inhale, chest opens, heart opens. On exhale, you fall down. Press or plant the palms on the floor as you step back into your plank. So you're back into your plank. On exhale, releasing the knees down on the ground, chin and chest on the floor, keeping the hips high up. And then as you inhale, find your cobra pose. Engaging through your glutes, legs are engaged. So stay here, shoulders away from the ears. On exhale, you push back into your child's pose. And then on inhale, finding it the way back into downward facing dog. Okay, so I guess from here we can start moving up. I'll just move the camera a little tiny bit up so you can see more. Oh, I think it should be good. I'm very sorry. Not sure what's happened. Are we good? Yay! I think we're at the downward facing dog. Yeah, I think we're on. Yay! Great. Okay, so I think we were at the left side. Let's step left foot forward. Let's step left foot forward and again rising all the way up, finding a high lunge. On exhale, releasing, framing the foot, step back into downward facing dog, suck the belly in, ripple, finding your plank. Exhale, maybe taking it through vinyasa, maybe keeping the knees on the floor, always taking it, whatever it feels right for you. Inhale, looking forward between your hands, step or jump your feet all the way forward. On inhale, you have heart opens. On exhale, you fall down. Inhale, chin, 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 chin. Chest opens, finding a chest, chair pose, Utkatasana. So sit the hips down, you sit down and low, you reach your arms high up. Pregnant lady again, keeping the feet hip width apart, raising the arms high up, finding that neutral spine. So make sure the bum doesn't stick way back. It does stick way back, but you want to keep the tailbone just a bit tucked down and under. So you're here. Okay, and then you inhale, you come all the way up, release your hand, raising the arms over your head. Exhale, folding down and forward. Inhale, heart opens. On exhale, press the hands on the floor, stack or jump your feet back into your plank. Exhale, take it the way it feels right for you. Maybe take vinyasa, maybe drop the knees on the floor. On exhale, get back into your downward facing dog. And just take 3 deep and long and full breaths here. Breathing in through your nose, exhaling out, even through your mouth. Again, you're breathing in and you're breathing out. Do it one more time in, and then you exhale. Inhale, lift the right leg high up, open through your right hip, bend your right knee. Stay here or coming down into a wild thing. Drop your foot all the way back as you push the hips up, opening through your chest. Again, breathing in through your nose, extending through that left leg. 2, and one more breath here. Okay, on exhale, let's swing the right hand on the floor, and then I'm going to move all the way to the right side, finding a side plank, left arm lengthens. So even if you're pregnant, you can still do this if your body allows you, or you can keep the right knee on the floor. This is your option. Side planks, they're good for the side core muscles. Okay, from here, let's bring the left arm on the floor as you sway back. Maybe downward dog, maybe plank. If not, from downward dog you're coming in plank. From there you're taking it into another vinyasa. On exhale, you're back into downward facing dog. And then we have left side. So left leg lifts high up. First you open from the hip, you bend from your knee. You might want to stay here, or you might want to drop all the way back into the wild thing on this side. If you did one side, you always want to kind of keep both sides symmetrical. Okay, and then have one more breath in and out. And then on exhale, bring left arm on the floor. You sway and you come into a side plank on the left side. Reaching up to your right arm, trying to keep that left shoulder over your left wrist. You can stack your right foot on the top of the left. You really push the hips high up and forward. Okay, on exhale, let's bring right hand on the floor. You just take it straight from vinyasa here, or take it straight back into downward facing dog, or even feel free sink down into your child's pose. Okay, so if you're in downward facing dog, let's just take those 3 more full breaths in and out. While we're kind of chatting, you have 2 more. You exhale, let's take it one more time, breathing in, and then breathing out. Let's inhale. Step, jump or walk your feet forward. Inhale, lift. On exhale, you fall down. Inhale, heart opens. Flat it into your back, soften through your knees. Utkatasana, chair pose. Arms are raising high up. You're sitting down through your hips. Hips are sticking way back, arms are raising up. So this is your inhale. On exhale, why don't you bring both hands down at your heart center, sit your hips even lower, suck the belly in and coming into a chair twist. So twisting to the right, but bringing left elbow against your right knee. So again, for the pregnant lady, keep the feet hip width apart, or some of you that you don't have very deep twist, you can always keep right hand onto the sacrum, and this might be your twist. So you're twisting, but keeping left palm against your right knee, just working more like opening the shoulder rather than twisting from the spine like what everyone else is doing. So you're twisting up, that's it, and coming back through the center by bringing the gaze down on the floor. You untwist, you sit a bit more deeper, find that firing, your thighs, your legs should be firing, twisting to the left. And again, once you twist up, you want to keep bringing this left shoulder down and away from your ear. You're lifting the gaze up. You can just have a little look and just try and level your knees so the right knee is never overshooting. So you take it back. On exhale, bring the gaze down on the floor. Untwist, raise your arms high up so you're still into your chair pose. Ooh, let's inhale, extend your legs. Bring the hands back at your heart center. Release the palms down by your sides. Inhale, raising the arms all the way up. Can you feel the fire? On exhale, sitting down and back. Let's find different form of chair pose. So now you have arms extended. Cross your thumbs. Let's go into a flying bird. Rising up onto your tippy toes. You sit a bit more lower. You keep lengthening. So back is straight. Pregnant lady, keep the feet hip width apart if you're here, or just keep the heels on the floor. Otherwise, everyone else is trying to raise as high as you can, lifting the arms high up behind your ears, and then opening your arms to the sides, bringing the chest down, looking slightly in front of you. Exhaling. Do you know where we're going? You do know, some of you bring the hands on the floor. Crow pose. So crowing down. Some of you know how to crow. If you're learning, then you plant the palms on the ground. You bring the knees high up underneath your armpits, and you kind of concentrate on bringing elbows towards each other. So elbows are kind of going towards each other. Have knees high up, and you just practice by kind of lifting one foot at a time off the floor, then the other foot. Otherwise, some of you who is in a crow, stay in a crow and just keep growing. Take another couple of breaths. Yeah, and from there, so some of you who is jumping back, feel free jump back, or drop your feet down, walk your feet back, then you're back into your downward dog, rippling by pulling, sucking the belly in, taking vinyasa if you're taking vinyasa. Inhaling, finding the backward bend. On exhale, tuck the toes under. You're back into your downward facing dog. Brilliant. Let's inhale. Let's lift the right leg high up towards the sky. On exhale, you step right foot forward. Coming one more time, high lunge. Arms are swishing high up. And this time, just bring this right arm way back onto your left leg. Keep lengthening through your left palm, keep sinking down into your hips. On exhale, swing left arm down, forward as you open into warrior two. Sitting down into your hips, bringing this right thigh parallel to the floor, maybe bringing the torso a bit more towards the back of the room. You're looking forward. And then you inhale, you reach forward through the right fingertip. You reverse that warrior. Again, breathing in and out through your nose. On inhale, coming back through the center. Want to look your front leg, reach as far as you can forward. Straight leg triangle. Okay, so bringing this right side of the body to be parallel to the ground. Keep lifting up through your left fingertips. And adding a little twist or openness through this left armpit. On inhale, you're back through the center. Bend your front knee. Swing your left arm forward, and you want to find yourself one more time into your high lunge. And then with control from here, shoot or bring your back leg forward. I'll just come back so you can see me. So bring the back knee forward, coming back into your flying pigeon. Bringing the foot across your thigh, chest is open, you suck the belly in, start coming down and low. So here you find your balance through those 4 corners of your right foot. Keep sticking the hips down and low and back. And who's flying? You've been practicing flying with me the last few weeks. Go ahead, fly. So you have hands on the floor, you bring the shin high up underneath your armpits. Or just stay here and just enjoy this like a nice stretch through the left hip, through the left glutes. Okay, and then on inhale, with control. If you're down flying, you just pick up your stuff, your luggage, pick up your stuff, coming all the way up, bringing the knee forward. I'll go into a standing bow from here. You shoot the left leg way back. You extend your right arm forward. Before you go any further from here, stick the knees towards each other, and then you start coming down into a dancer's pose or standing bow. So you kick left foot back, right arm forward, left foot back, right arm forward, finding a fulcrum point. Ooh, one more breath, and then you inhale, you maybe wobble, you may not, coming back from the center, and then from here, you just step that left foot way back. Again, you will find yourself here back into lunge. You can release both hands on the floor. You can step the right foot back, here back into your plank, taking it to another vinyasa if you're taking it, or any kind of backward bend. You can always just drop the knees on the floor if that's more comfortable. Exhale, why don't you just sit back, hips back to your heels, and then from there finding the downward facing dog. Then have the left side. So left leg lifts high up. On exhale, you step left foot forward, high lunge. Inhale, arms are rising up. On exhale, sink down and low into your hips. So keeping the inner thighs active. So inner thighs are super active. Keep lengthening, creating space. And then you start dropping your left hand all the way back towards your right leg. Keep lifting up through the right fingertips. You're looking up, sinking down and low. One more breath here. Okay, and then inhaling. So just squeeze your right arm forward and down, left arm forward, and then you find yourself into warrior 2. So both arms are extending, sink down into your hips. You find that openness through your hips, chest is open, you're looking forward. Okay, and then you reverse. Right arm onto your back leg, lifting up to your left palm. On exhale, back through the center, lock your front leg, reach as far as you can forward. Finding that straight leg triangle, hit the Trikonasana triangle pose. Pushing the hips forward, working on keeping this right side core muscles like working, they're constantly lifting you up. And then you inhale again, you're back into your warrior 2. And then you swing that right arm down and forward, and you're back into your lunge. Do you remember from here, with control, shift the weight forward, pick your back foot closer and closer, and then you bring the back knee forward. Opening from the hip, you can bring the hands at your heart center. You find that standing pigeon, Galavasana, flexing your toes, sitting down into your hips, lifting up from the chest. And here we are, sitting down and low. So this is the option to just stay here. The option, if you're going a bit more further down, so you sit, keep sitting lower and lower and lower, hands are down on the floor. Oh, brilliant. Once you're there, you go into your flying, by bringing the shin high up underneath your armpits. Okay, and then let's just come back. So bring your hands at your heart center, making your way up. Ooh, bring right knee forward. Do you remember standing bow? Right foot shoots back, left arm extends. Squeeze the knees towards each other. Great, finding the groundness through your left foot, you're ready to go. Kick the back foot back, reach the left arm forward. Kick and reach at the same time, deepening down into your dancer's pose, into your standing bow. Breathing, so we're staying with your breath. Okay, and then you inhale, back through the center. You reach both arms high up. You step your back foot way back into your lunge. Exhale, framing your left foot, step the left foot back, take it into maybe one more vinyasa, or sit down into your child's pose. Child's pose or vinyasa. Once you finish with your vinyasa, you want to drop down and just go back into child's pose. So if you have pregnant belly, or sometimes keeping the knees wider feels a bit nicer. So keep reaching the hands forward and forward. Again, finding the groundness down through the third eye point. And exhale. Again, soften, breathing in. And then breathing out. One more time in. And then out. And then you inhale. Then you pull the belly in, coming up from your all fours. You might want to take your legs out and in front of you. You can bend your knees, lifting up from the chest. And before we go down, we're always going to take it into a boat pose, Navasana. So legs are extending, chest is lifted. You engage your core, you're somewhere here. Or take your legs higher up. So finding, where is your boat pose? How is your core doing? And then keeping the belly in, scoop, 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 scoop. You start uncurling as you come all the way down. Hug your knees to your chest. So knees to your chest. Great. Okay, and then maybe just swaying from side to side. Or even creating circles. You can always circle on the ceiling by keeping hands on your knees. Just giving that nice massage to your lower back. Okay, let's drop the feet down on the floor. And I would say, keep the hands on the ground. Inhale, just lifting the hips high up, finding the bridge pose. Maybe stay here, maybe interlace your 10 fingertips behind your back. You can kind of shuffle the shoulder blades towards each other. Still keeping the thighs, the legs, the inner thighs, like engaged, squeezing towards each other. On exhale, you can slowly lower yourself all the way down. Take a moment here, or you can just take it into a plow from here. So take another bridge. If you're doing another bridge, if you're pregnant, do avoid this plow or shoulder stance. You don't do this kind of stuff. So chin to your chest, using momentum, you lift the hips up, supporting your lower back. From here, you want to tap your legs all the way behind you. Yeah. So finding that compression at your throat, you can keep the legs extended. Snail pose is another option by bending your knees. So you can keep supporting your back. You find you're collapsing way back, or you can find another grab or another bind of your hands. So kind of breathing through entire spine. Trying to make sure you're never moving your head, you're never moving your neck while you're in this kind of position. Okay, and then coming back. Okay, you can support your lower back, you extend your legs, suck the belly in, press the hands down on the floor if you can, and try with the control of your core to roll yourself down vertebra by vertebra. So coming down vertebra by vertebra. Ooh, until the lower back comes down on the floor. You can drop your feet down on the floor. And maybe just swing the knees to one side, to the right. To look here, you can extend your left arm away from you. Okay, so pregnant lady, you don't really want to do this twist, but you can do like a really gentle kind of, maybe just dropping one knee on the floor, keeping the bump or your tummy high up. So you're not twisting, my lovely. And then your back through the center, and then moving the knees to the other side. So again, for pregnant people, you can just do this laying back on your back for a little bit. You don't want to stay for extended periods of time. Okay, again, moving your eyes high up towards the ceiling. You untwist, you undo. Have option, guys. Some of you to maybe just stay here into your shavasana, or you have option to just kind of give that lower back massage one more time. Rolling one side, then kind of guiding your knees to the other side, chin to your chest. So rock and rolling forwards and backwards. Again, pregnant people, don't do this. We come all the way up. And then we're back to where we started. Just taking a moment, one more time. Okay, and just keeping your eyes open or closed or soft. Just to kind of reflect on your practice, on your intention. And again, let's just finish this practice with this Kapalabhati breathing exercise. So if you're pregnant, I would say to avoid this because you're running out of space in your lungs. So just avoid it, just stay in your meditation pose and maybe just concentrate on your breath in and out. Otherwise, everyone else, so we're going to breathing in and out like a few times, normal way. And then you're just going to open your lips like a kissing shape, and you're just going to start exhaling, like pumping the air out of your stomach to just relax everything. And then when you're ready, so you just exhale, so you never inhale, you start exhaling, kind of snapping the belly in and out. Re-energizing, bringing a lot of oxygen. You just keep moving, guys. So once you finish, just take a moment again. Just do a quick, like a second set. So this time closing your lips, we're going to exhale by your nose. This is called shining skull or silver brain. So again, when you're ready, you start exhaling by your nose. Same technique. Okay, so kind of finishing somewhere there. Again, finding your stillness, find that all that blissfulness that happens within your body. You should feel quite nice. You should feel like you've done something, you moved your body, obviously you created some space, you unblocked some energy pathways. Obviously once we start moving, that happens. Okay, so I will leave you here, guys. So do stay where you are. Maybe if you want to finish, you can always just bring your hands back at your heart center. Give a gratitude to yourself. Be grateful for something. Just think of something, grateful for that thing. Okay, and namaste. So thank you very much for joining me this morning. You're day number 8 if you've been doing this challenge, and I'm looking forward to see you. I'm not sure if I'm around next Saturday, but I'm sure I will see you around. Well done, everyone. Drop me a line down if you want to drop me to say hello or to ask me something or to comment on something. Otherwise, I'll see you when I see you. Well done, everyone. And have a water. It's always nice to flush the body out with having a little drink of water. Itchy girl, well done. Thanks for joining. And Jess and Tanya and Jane, well done. I'm glad you enjoy the breathing. It's always does wonders of the practice. Great. Yay. Susie, Kate, pleasure, my darling. It's great to have you. Oh, great. Alice, well done. It is very nice indeed, start of the weekend, doing some yoga. Oh, it's such a lovely and rainy day. Maybe you can do a few more classes if you don't have other engagements around the house. This is the day to do one or few more things that you're enjoying, things that you can just do for yourself without any partners, children, if you can, if you have someone obviously to look after them. It's nice to do something for ourselves. Great, so exciting. Hey guys, so I guess it's okay. Thanks again for joining me. Yes, we're off in a minute. And thank you very much one more time for being here. Mm-hmm.